All right, Delegate Don Dwyer learned his fate today after pleading guilty to driving a boat while drunk. He's going to be able to keep his seat, but he could get a seat in jail. ABC 2 News' Roosevelt Lefwich was in Annapolis, has more for us tonight.
Delegate Don Dwyer had nothing to say as he left Anne Arundel County District Court with a 30-day jail sentence and a $1,000 fine. He pleaded guilty to charges that he was operating a boat while under the influence. Judge Robert Wilcox says the delegate has to be held to a higher standard. Dwyer's attorney says that was not fair.
The prosecutor made a recommendation after reviewing this case. Obviously, it's the judge's prerogative to go above the recommendation, which he did. We strongly disagree with the decision and will be filing an appeal.
Dwyer's boat collided with a boat driven by Mark Harbin, who was taking his grandchildren and one of their friends out for a ride. Harbin was fined, but his attorney says that Harbin's concerns are elsewhere.
Harbin is obviously very upset about how his grandchildren are and hopes that they get better.
Although Dwyer had nothing to say as he left the courtroom, the mother of the children that was injured in the boating accident, well, she had plenty to say. She says she's glad that Dwyer was not given any special treatment.
It has been a long, hard road, and it's a long, hard road that we're going to have to go down. There've been lots of doctors, lots of hospitals, lots of nightmares, and they'll come through it.
In Annapolis, Roosevelt Lefwich, ABC 2 News.
It's complete coverage. It's WJZ, Maryland's news station.
Lawmaker sentence. A plea deal is thrown out, and Don Dwyer could be heading to jail.
What the delegate said that upset the judge.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vic Carter.
And I'm Denise Kochen. Here's what people are talking about tonight.
Delegate Dwyer plans to run for re-election and appeal the jail sentence he believes is unfair. The bloody boating accident on the Magothy River injured him and several children. WJZ is live. Investigator Mike Kelgren was in court where emotions were running high. Mike?
Vic, Delegate Dwyer was uncharacteristically quiet today. The judge told him he had made a bad mistake and needed to face the consequences. Delegate Don Dwyer thought he would get off without jail time, but a judge ordered the lawmaker serve 30 days at the Anne Arundel County Detention Center for operating his boat while drunk. The prosecutor said Dwyer admitted drinking 8 beers and had a blood alcohol level 3 times the legal limit before he collided with another boat on the Magothy River last August, injuring Anastasia Moore's children.
It's appalling. I'm appalled. I'm appalled. And I'm very hurt that when he apologized to the family, he looked straight at the judge and not once looked at us.
The judge told Dwyer, those who make laws have the obligation to obey them. When you break the law, you violate the trust of the people. You're held to a higher standard than the average Joe. The state wants to give you a slap on the wrist.
The judge has the right to disregard that recommendation. It's rare, and he specifically stated he did it because Delegate Dwyer is an elected official, and we believe, or we disagree with that decision.
Randy Harbin was piloting the other boat. His grandson was injured. Harbin's attorney.
The judge's statement that those who make the laws have an obligation to follow them really rang true today.
Dwyer says he will not step down from his seat, and he's running for another term. And Dwyer's jail sentence is on hold pending the outcome of his appeal. He blames his drinking on fighting marriage equality in the General Assembly and a split with his wife. Reporting live, Mike Kelgren, WJZ Eyewitness News.
Mike, thank you. The judge also ordered Dwyer pay a $1,000 fine.